headset on, Joe. Make sure you can hear me. Make sure I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
You got me? Okay.
Yep.
All right. That looks pretty good here. Every now and then I'll play some music.
Ooh.
Yep. So, but I'll take care of all that over here. So, let's see. We're going to...
I should put my hat on.
Whatever you like. Come on, umpires. Okay, so I got a little script I read and some other stuff here, and then I'm just talking about how the teams got here. I'll introduce you.
Okay.
You can give any, 10, 20, 30 seconds of comments you like, and we'll be all set to go.
Yeah.
We'll hit one commercial before first pitch. That way we can spin this camera back around without making everybody dizzy at home. That's the idea.
Get all my ad reads up.
So I'm putting us on mute right now.
Okay.
All right, good evening, softball fans. Jason Zaleski here, Joe Anderson right there, and we are just about set for sectional final softball here today. The winner goes to state, and as I said on a different game's pregame show, Joe, the loser is oh so close.
Yes.
But this is definitely a game that you're here to win. Both teams. We'll talk about the teams here in just a second. First of all, our pregame show brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. And here's how the teams were good to go to get here. We'll first start with the 5 seed, the Superior Spartans. And the Spartans took care of Wausau East 6-0. New Richmond 2-0, and then beat a somewhat beleaguered and battered Chippewa Falls squad 5-2 on Tuesday to advance here to a sectional final today. For the Stevens Point Panthers, it was a 15-0 win over Eau Claire Memorial, 3-0 over, make sure we're in Stevens Point, 3-0 over at home in Stevens Point to Wisconsin Rapids, and then beat Marshfield here on Tuesday 7-2, and it's a question I asked Coach Droner, and he, of course, gave a good coach answer. But my question is this, Joe, and I'll ask you and bring you into the broadcast officially here. This will be the third time that Stevens Point has played on this field this year. Once in the regular season against Marshfield.
Correct.
Once on Tuesday in the playoffs, and now here. It's got to be a home field advantage of some sorts for SPASH, right?
I would think they'd be used to the weather. I mean, the way the wind is blowing the last couple games, especially, they would get used to that. And this artificial turf, every grass in the outfield, but turf on the infield. It's a pretty fast track here for both teams. But I think Stevens Point's, like you said, had quite an advantage. Looking at the Point Panthers, they have their team. They have 6 seniors, 2 juniors, 7 sophomores, and 2 freshmen.
Okay, yeah, younger squad, and early in the year, the Panthers had struggled a bit, and everybody said, ooh, the SPASH is down this year, and now's the time to get them. Well, here are the SPASH Panthers here, 1 game away from state for Superior.
And for Superior, I mean, for a number 5 seed, to see them come out of that west side, looking at their lineup, they have 3 seniors, 5 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 5 freshmen.
Yeah,
so they're a young team too.
At one point last year, they were the number 2 ranked team in the state during the season, and as you just mentioned, most of those girls are back here on this year's squad. So the Panthers will have their hands full today. So will the Spartans, and we'll bring our Auto Select pregame show to a close. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. You get complete auto repair services at Auto Select. With locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. Joe Anderson, Jason Zaleski, we'll be back in 90 seconds. We'll bring you today's national anthem and get you all ready to go right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Come check out Velocity Clubhouse.
Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Nasonville Dairy, family-owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Number 9, Brady.
Back here at Madison Field, and Jason Zaleski, Joe Anderson along with you here today. Dave points out online, Joe, that Superior has a turf field as well. They just don't have this one, so that was our point there. All right, Joe will take you through starting lineups first for the Superior Spartans.
Leading things off for the Spartans this afternoon in this sectional championship game, the catcher Emma Ray. Batting second will be Paige Johnson, the left fielder. Melania Lostari, the third baseman, batting third. Batting fourth, Indigo Fish, the first baseman. In the fifth spot, the second baseman, Ari Robillard. We'll get to that we'll finish that up after the national anthem. And back to action here. As far as the lineups are concerned, we left off at the number 6 batter, Natalie Siegfrieds. She's the shortstop, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Amory Visker, the center fielder. Gabby Sari, the DP. Elena DeGroff, the right fielder in a 9 spot, and pitching this afternoon for the Superior Spartans is Haley Zembo.
All right, Joe, thank you for that. And now for the home SPASH Panthers.
Let's look at it defensively. The catcher is Maddie Miklish. At first base is Zoe Fink. Second baseman is Emma Rikowski. At third is Ashlyn O'Neill. Caitlin Cleesmith, the shortstop. The outfield left to right is Addie Simonson, Brooke Swecky, and Kyla O'Neill. Braley Lake is the designated player this afternoon, and pitching for the Stevens Point Panthers will be Delilah Abundis. How do you say it?
Abundis.
Abundis. All righty. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you got it. There are the SPASH Panthers. Before first pitch, we'll tell you about Fleet Farm. Don't miss Fleet Farm's Countdown to Summer event going on now. Save on everything for outdoor work and play, from lawn and garden tools to grilling and fishing gear. Save today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Back to Joe Anderson for today's play-by-play.
Leading things off here in the top of the first inning will be the catcher, Emma Ray, for the Superior Spartans from the right side. Strike one. And a good start for Abundis for the Spartans, or pardon me, for the Panthers. Spartans in the white jerseys with the pinstripes, outline numbers and letters. Hit at Cleesmith. She scoops it up, throws it over to first for out number one. One away here will bring up Paige Johnson, the left fielder. She sports number 10 on her jersey.
Okay, while we wait for that, we'll take a look at that ground out here to Cleesmith. Got over the top of there, Joe. Rolled it over to Cleesmith, and just a nice throw coming over. Beat her by about 2 steps coming over, and we've got something going on in the circle.
We had a change of gloves here.
Is that what it is? Okay, Abundis wears 1 on her jersey. She's still throwing.
Yeah, we're good there.
Okay.
And Miklish is still catching.
All right.
I don't know if we had a uniform issue. No, not sure. I saw the coach for Stevens Point, Tom Droner, came out and switched gloves with one of the players. I don't know if she's...
All right, well, everything looks good to go. Sam Zier behind the plate, by the way, calling balls and strikes. He was giving an explanation into the Superior dugout, and some shoulder shrugging over there on the first base side, but looks like Abundis has whatever she'd like to have now, and there's one down here in the top of the first.
And for sectional play, we work with a 3-man crew. This will be interesting. Yeah. I'm used to doing 2.
Yep, so we got the foul lines covered on both sides.
Paige Johnson, the batter, takes inside for ball 1. Johnson from the right side, facing the righty, Abundis. The pitch, right down Broadway for strike 1.
Those of you looking for other softball sectional final action, Edgar and Sevastopol going on now. And as is Assumption and Blair Taylor, all games live and free at ZaleskiSports.com.
Up, playable in the right field. It's going to drop for a base hit for Johnson.
Yeah, just one of those that just kind of hung up there. The wind is blowing out a bit, and we had some rain that came through and some real wind that came through. Now that has settled down, but that one just kind of got hung up there and then dropped.
O'Neill and Rikowski gave chase, but it was out of their grasp. This brings up Melania Lustari, and Lustari is the third baseman.
Take a look at that last what turned out to be a base hit, and see second base and right field converge there. It just drops in the middle of the two of them. That does happen.
Lustari awaits the pitch and fouls it out of play.
Right into the playground behind us, the elementary school Madison Field. Madison Elementary right behind us, and that landed right in the swings. We're in the swing set back there. Look out, kids.
As long as it doesn't hit my car in right field, we're good.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Right at Rikowski. She scoops it up out at second, and the fielder's choice for Lustari.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that replay here in a minute, but that was the only play to be made there, and correctly you get that lead runner. So we'll dial up that Wheeler's GM instant replay right now, and you see that ball hit right there to second, just that bobble, and made the correct play. Did Rikowski get the sure out at second?
Indigo Fish, the batter, the first baseman. Ball 1.
Hope everybody back at home or wherever you may be enjoying the broadcast. David, Jay, and Cheesehead 04 have made themselves available to us. So thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying.
Strike. Count even in 1-1.
Not sure, Joe, where everybody's watching from. They'll tell us here eventually, but I would venture to say the games they've watched so far this year, they have not had instant replay on their high school softball game.
I bet not. Hi.
Pretty proud of what we do around here. We are Wisconsin's largest broadcaster of high school sports, and I think we're the largest broadcaster of sports, period. We'll hit the odometer over 1,000 sporting events here soon on the last 365 days. Just crazy. And Joe's hanging on to the kite, going along for a ride with us. We like it.
I love it. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Full count with 2 away to Indigo Fish. Notice that this infield is pretty fast. I mean, with the artificial turf, it makes a big difference. And called inside, strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left on, no runs. We've completed a half inning of play. It is Superior nothing, and Stevens Point coming to bat.
The last thing you need to happen does. One of our 17 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can get you rolling again. Sherrill Tire and Service Center is your locally owned commercial and farm tire specialist. Find us at SherrillTire.com.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Welcome back to Madison Field here in Marshfield for the sectional softball final. Friends, Phelps Dairy is located in the Crossroads Commons in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. Bottom of the first inning, Caitlin Kleesmith leads things off for the Panthers. Haley Zembo, the pitcher for Superior. Her battery mate, Emma Ray. Indigo Fish at first. Ari Robillard at second. Melania Lustry at third. Natalie Siegfried's the shortstop, and that's fouled back against the screen. Ball in the strike. Outfield of Paige Johnson in left, Avery Visger in center, Elena DeGraff in right, and the DP is Gabby Sari. Michael Sather, the head coach of Superior. The sun comes out. Fly ball will drop into right field. So a leadoff single. She's going to stretch it to 2. And she's in with a double is Kleesmith.
Speed on top of speed. I had mentioned earlier that we had talked to Miss Kleesmith after Tuesday's game because of the tremendous game she had that day. And she's off in a good start here on Thursday night.
Now batting, number 14.
So good solid hit for that young lady. Brings up Brooke Swecki, the center fielder. Strike called.
As that happens, throw down, almost got her back there. And nice coverage there by second. Who is that second?
Robillard.
That was a nice job there. Robillard alert coming behind the bag, and Kleesmith almost late coming in.
Squares to bunt. Bunts it foul.
While that happens, we'll take a look at that Kleesmith hit here, Joe. And, just did a nice job there, dropping that right in the gap. They were figuring her to slap it to left, so the big hole in right center, as you can see on the screen there, and then turns on the jets, heads into second base.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout of Swicki. So 1 away. We'll bring up Maddie Miklish, the catcher.
Now batting, number 3, Miklish.
If this game is anything like the one I did last night for boys baseball.
Boy, can you handle it if it is? I don't know if I could handle it.
Off the mitt of Robillard. Here comes
And they're going to, we'll let this play out here for a second, but Coach Droner is asking for interference. As Clysmith turned the bag at third, she and the third baseman collided there. I'm going to get that replay pulled up, but there's going to be a discussion here about whether Clysmith is awarded home anyway. That's what they're talking about right now, Joe. I'll get the replay ready, and we'll be able to see it over here too. So I'm going to slow it way down here as they're talking about it. And they say they don't know, and they're going to call Clysmith out. But as that's happening, Joe, take a look here. So you see Clysmith running from second base. We got this in super slow motion here, and you see the third baseman coming up on this left-hand side of your screen here. And she steps on the bag, and these two collide as she hits, as they come to third base together. And out is the call, though, on the field.
And if what usually happens too is that umpire on the left side there by third base should stick out his left arm in a fist for a delayed dead ball and let the action happen. And then
he did.
He did.
But what? Okay, hold on now. Who's on third? So they're going to put her back on third, but not give her home. So they're going to give Clysmith third and then keep the runners on third and second is what it looks like is being called here.
And we had a pinch runner or a courtesy runner. Morgan Groshek is now at second for Miklish.
So Tom Droner wanted that run to score. He doesn't get exactly that, but he does get his base runners safe on the field. And so second and third now with one out. Interesting start, though, to this one as pitch comes in for a strike. Joe's trying to figure out his scorebook with all that happening. Good luck, buddy.
I'm doing best.
So I'm not doing a scorebook today, and I feel kind of good about that.
That's why you do it in pencil.
Okay with it here. The 0-1 swung on and missed by Fink. Quickly now, no balls, 2 strikes with 2 ducks on the pond.
And they gave Miklish a fielder's choice.
Yeah, well,
Oh no, that would have been a single.
Well, I think it was a single as a swing and a miss there. And then it would have been an error that scored the run, but the run was not allowed to score. So here we are with 2 outs.
2 strikeouts.
Yeah.
And Braley Lake, the DP, takes ball 1.
Yep, pass by Mr. Lake. He stands right in my way as I leave out the press box door down there.
Oh.
Yeah, nice guy. We've known each other for a while.
Well, Marv Bresky, who has refereed volleyball forever, I've known him for years. His grandson is the one who hit that Grand Slam winner last night in Stratford.
Oh, yeah, Braden.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And foul.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you. Who's our batter here? Lake.
Batter's Lake.
Yeah. I'm not sure. She just didn't expect that to happen. But if the catcher touches that ball, that's a fair ball, and she was in the batter's box. You'd like to see everybody hustling down to first, but it was an unusual spin on that ball when she hit it.
Yeah, that backspin. And struck out the side. No runs on 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 2 left on. We've got an inning in. It's scoreless here in Marshfield. You're watching softball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
back here in Marshfield and heading to the top of the second inning. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started.
Before we start off the second inning, a score update from Plover. It is Edgar 6 and Sevastopol nothing as they play in the third inning, in the bottom of the third, sorry. Edgar leads 6-0 in another game to go to state.
Ari Robillard leads things off here in the top of the second for the Spartans.
Again, we've got 3 of those such games on the network today. This one, Edgar and Sevastopol and Assumption Blair Taylor, all live right now. And get them over at ZalewskiSports.com.
Fly ball. It's going to be foul, out of play, right field.
Right in the top of the batting cage on Superior side.
Superior, good regular season record, 17-2.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I wrote about these Spartans prior to seed selection day, and my question has always been this: how do you validate the wins or losses against teams from a different state? And nobody can answer me on that, and perhaps now is a good time for me to ask that question.
Rakowski gives an effort, but it's going to go into right field. Robillard will hold up at first.
Yeah, well, she hit her bottom there as she spun around the corner. Almost fell right out of first base as she came around the corner there.
Coach will give her a chat and make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, we'll hit the replay button here in the meantime while we wait for that.
Now batting, number 9.
See the nice piece of hitting there. Just blew it right past Rakowski over at second. And then we'll entertain our audience here. She rounds the bag, puts the brakes on, and down she goes. Pop right back up, though. Yeah, I would like to know how you compare your wins against Minnesota teams to teams in your section. And for these girls, we mentioned some of those teams, those Eau Claire area teams, and teams from Central Wisconsin are in that same seed meeting. And you come in there and you say, "I beat Cloquet and whoever, Hibbing." I can't understand how you are able to compare those, but that's the situation because they do live in our state.
Rakowski off the mitt.
Oh, she had eyes on 2 there, Joe, and forgot about the most important one, which is the first one. And I don't know, there's a different way to do it, but what's going to happen next year is the computer's going to decide, just like it did during football and basketball, and the computer's got that same issue, but it's got a very standard set of way of thinking.
Okay.
It just does its own. It does what it's told.
Algorithms. Bunt. Fair.
Beauty of a bunt.
O'Neill throws it over to Fink for the out. So good sack bunt for Avery Visker.
Did exactly the job she was asked to do, move the runners, and she does.
Robillard at third and Siegfried's at second. The DP, Gabby Sari. All these low numbers, and then you have 66.
Yeah, it makes sense. A pair of 6s hardly fit on the back of that shirt, too.
True.
Yeah, big numbers there. Good for us up here to be able to see them with, my dear. It's a back full of numbers.
Kind of like Dave Concepcion of the Reds when they had put his name in the back. It went from waistline to waistline. Popped up. It's going to drop. No. Good catch for Swicky in center.
It's good enough to score the run.
So sack fly for Sari.
And then on the turn from second into third, and the Spartans, most importantly, are on the board here in the top of the second inning. And they're going to peel over to third, but that's going nowhere. So we'll have a chance to show you that Wheeler's GM instant replay. Nice catch out in center, but it did the job, Joe. You got the ball out of the infield, and obviously far enough to be able to score that run, and 1-0 Spartans.
Elena DeGraff now batting, the right fielder, with 2 away here in the top of the second. She pops it up, and another run's going to come in. They're not hitting them hard, but they're finding the holes. 2 runs here in the top of the second. Now the top of the order, Emma Ray, who grounded out to Cleesmith in the first.
Yeah, and you'll watch on the replay here, Joe. She does a great job because she offers to bunt, and then right as the pitch is thrown, pulls it back, and that's enough to get that defense out of alignment a little bit, and just enough to put pressure on the defense. And I think a lot of times in this sport, people forget about there is a such thing as pressure. You think about pressuring the defense, you think about basketball and those kind of sports, but that's how this works here. Is we do have a pitching change.
Oh my gosh! Already.
Yeah, this is going to be Zoe Fink into pitch, I think. I can only see the front of her shirt. It looks like 23 from here, Joe.
Yes, it is.
Yep, so Fink will come in to pitch.
That's very quick.
Well, but not unusual for this team. Coach Tom Droner has often used 3 pitchers in a game.
Okay.
I don't know that I've seen it as early as the top of the second. And maybe I don't keep track of everything like I should sometimes, but it has happened before. I just don't know that it's ever happened this early in the game.
And they've moved Bundy's over to first. It was just a flip, I think.
Okay, straight switch.
Yep.
Okay.
Popped out against the screen. 0-2 to Emma Ray.
So quickly, no balls, 2 strikes here with 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch, and just misses the outside corner. There was some advanced cheering from the SPASH folks. Thought that was going to be strike 3. It was not.
Fink's pitch is outside. Count even at 2. So one thing you notice about the teams, when the better teams, when you get to this level, pitching is much better, hitting is much better, and the defense is just extraordinary. Off speed in the gap to left center. He's going to send her. Going to have a play at the plate. And she's in. Play at third. Out!
So they score the run. But the throw down to second, but all the same for the Spartans as their fans here in attendance come to their feet as the Superior Spartans put 3 on the board here in the second inning. More playoff softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Midstate Technical College.
Back here to Madison Field, bottom of the second inning, SPASH Panthers coming to bat. Get comfortable this summer with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Sign up for planned service, get 10% off parts, and a reminder to service your furnace and AC. Call Point Heating and Cooling 715-345-1979 and visit online at pointheating.com. Joe Anderson for the play call.
On the second pitch at the bottom of the second inning for Addie Simonson. So 1 away here. Brings up Kyla O'Neill. O'Neill, the right fielder, first at bat of the afternoon. Haley Zimbo in the circle for Superior. And she delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Zembo, a junior. Inside. No, called strike.
Inside corner.
0-2 the count. Ashlyn O'Neill due up next with one away here in the bottom of the second. High for ball one.
Another score update from Plover. Edgar 6, Sevastopol nothing as they play in the bottom of the fourth inning. That game trugging right along.
1-2 the count. Make it 2-2.
Assumption leads Blair Taylor 1-0. Top of the second inning over in Almond, Wisconsin. All three of the softball games. We do have a baseball game going on. It's Superior and SPASH. How about that?
Yeah.
So we're going to really stress our Superior audience today, but it is regional final baseball in Stevens Point at Buchholz Park, and Superior and SPASH scoreless in the bottom of the first.
And strikeout number 4 for Zembo. 2 away.
Now batting, number 7, O'Neill.
And now batting for the the Panthers is Ashlyn O'Neill, the third baseman.
Nice job of framing that strike call there. It was right on the black, but man, yanked it right in. Nice job there behind the plate.
Oh, and 2.
Is that Ray? Yeah, Emma Ray. And Emma Ray is, she's known statewide. Even though she's in the very northwestern corner of the state, I hear talk about Emma Ray everywhere I go. And I can see why.
O'Neill with a 1-2 count. Outside, even at 2. Two and 2 with 2 outs to Ashlyn O'Neill. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts ends the inning for Stevens Point. We head to the top of the third with Superior leading the Panthers 3-0. You're watching high school softball and Selesky Sports.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the big slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the whole family to the best tasting pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point at Polito's Pizza.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
We're here in the top of the third.
Well, there's a clipboard exchange going on out there, Joe. So Maida Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from your hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. And, maybe brought out the wrong clipboard out there to the third base coach's box. That can happen.
Paige Johnson steps into the box for the Spartans. I always would have thought that Superior would have been the Lakers. You know, Superior.
The Turtle Lake Lakers. So that name may have already been taken away. I'm not sure. I think it's the Turtle Lake Lakers, if I'm not mistaken. Shell Lake Lakers? Maybe it's Shell Lake. It's one of those that are the Lakers.
2-0 to the count to Johnson.
And I'm going to update that Edgar score again. It's top of the fifth, 6-0. Michaela Workus for Edgar has a perfect game underway over in Plover.
Bunt attempt.
And you may say, wow, that's great. She got a perfect game. Joe, she threw a perfect game on Tuesday against Newman.
Oh, my gosh.
So now she's perfect through the last 12 innings. In playoffs. In sectional playoffs.
That's impressive. In the gap to left field. They lead off hit for Paige Johnson here in the top of the third. It'll bring up Melissa Lustari. Lustari in the afternoon reached on a fielder's choice and stranded at first in the first inning.
Now batting, number 33.
Like how the Superior girls are rolling up those sleeves to...
Well, the sun came out, right? So sun's out, guns out. That's how that works.
She squares the bunt, pulls it back. Did she offer?
Oh, boy. I think she might have. No.
And the first base umpire says no.
Okay. Kind of lunged at it. But no swing is no swing. Them's the rules.
Yep. Gunned over to first for the out. Close at second. But Lustari grounds out.
Yeah, both teams happy to get that ball thrown around the infield and challenge the base runners.
Now batting, number 5, Fish.
Zoe Fink in relief of Delilah Bundy's. This brings up Indigo Fish, who struck out in the first. She squares the bunt, pulls it back. Off-speed pitch for strike one. Paige Johnson, that's second. She gets a pretty good lead off of second. Rakowski and Kleesmith keep an eye on her. Fly ball, it's going to be foul, left field line.
You have questions about your retirement? As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, Michael Smith and Associates can help. They give you the confident retirement approach, and you work one-on-one with an advisor. Call Michael Smith and Associates today, 715-341-6657. Michael Smith and Associates on Business Park Drive in Stevens Point.
Fish goes down on strikes. 2 away, brings up Ari Robillard.
Number 3, Robillard.
And Robillard 1 for 1 with a run scored, and she pops it up, playable for Bundy's, and that's it.
Well, they actually switched pitchers on you again, Joe. That's
they
actually
did.
Tricky Tom Droner here, Joe. That's what's going on there. But that'll bring our inning to a close. 3-0. And what do we have here? 2.5 in the books. Coming back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back here to Madison Field. Friends, Central Door Solutions serving all of Wisconsin with high-quality garage doors and accessories since 2004. And the leadoff hitter for Stevens Point here in the bottom of the third, Caitlin Kleesmith, foul down the left field line. Paige Johnson gave chase, but drops in the grass. Oh. No, we have Emma Rakowski, my bad.
Okay, yeah, sticks, 11.
Yep. That's why you look at the numbers. Now she bunts. Trouble, but playable. Good play by Emma Ray.
Yeah, trouble, but no trouble that Superior hasn't had to face before. It's a very well-rounded team here, these Superior Spartans.
Now we get number 18.
Number 18, Stremkowski.
Okay.
Hannah Stremkowski.
All right. Strike comes in. We'll take a look at that bunt from Rakowski. And more so, we're just looking at that nice play. Again, that's Ray coming out from behind the plate. Fires down in time for the out. And Emma Ray just impresses every time on a softball diamond.
Forgot how fast things move in softball.
Mm-hmm.
Count is now 1-2 to Stremkowski. And strikes out. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Is Brooks Swicky. Swicky, a strikeout victim in the first. Ball 1 call. Haley Zembo in her third inning of work for the Spartans. And swing and a miss for strike 1. Count even, 1-1. Stevens Point sporting the all-black unis. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2-1. Outfield straight away. And the pitch. Popped up. It's going to come close to us.
Dang it. I had my hand ready. I was all set
If we had a 15-foot arm, we could have caught that.
Yeah. That's a good point.
2-2 the count to Swicky. Base is empty with 2 outs. High. Count is full. And the first walk of the afternoon given up by Haley Zembo. With 2 outs, that brings up Maddie Miklish. Miklish, the catcher. Swicky at first. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Miklish, a senior. Count now even at 1-1. Swicky ready to release on the pitch from first base. Pops it against the screen, against their camera. I don't know if you can see that little thing in that pole in the middle of our shot. That is not our camera.
No, it is not. It's a monstrosity is what it is.
1-2 the count. The pitch, high. Ray thought about a quick snap throw down the first. Thought better of it. 2-2 to Miklish. Snap throw down to first. Gets away from Fish. Swicky's going to come slide into second base. Throw got away from Fish. And count is now full to Maddie Miklish with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. The pitch from Zembo. Ground ball scooped up by Lustry over to first for the 3rd out. So the Stevens Point threatens but does not score here in the bottom of the 3rd. It's 3-0 Superior. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Central Door Solutions is the premier commercial and residential overhead door and dock equipment provider in north central Wisconsin. Our staff of trained professionals have the resources it takes to respond to emergency calls quickly. We use only the highest quality materials and top manufacturers in our overhead doors, hollow metal entry doors, dock equipment, screen doors, and much more.
Whether it's your home or business, farm or industrial, Central Door has your solution. Central Door Solutions, where personality opens doors and character keeps them open.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Back here in Madison Field, Friends Velocity Clubhouse offers private lessons, clinics, open gyms, and rentals of batting cages, hitting simulators, basketball courts, volleyball, and more. Up your game at Velocity Clubhouse in Stevens Point. Head to the top of the 4th inning here. Leading things off for Superior's Natalie Siegfrieds. Siegfrieds on the afternoon reached on an error and scored the 2nd run for the Spartans. She squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes strike 1. Siegfrieds, senior on this team. Only 3 seniors for Superior. Bundy's back in the circle for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. And that changeup hit right at Cleesmith. She guns it over the first for out number 1. 1 away here. Brings up Avery Visker, who grounded out to Ashlyn O'Neill, a sacrifice bunt in the 2nd. 1 away here in the top of the 4th. This game moving along quite quickly. Here's the pitch. Call ball 1. Bleacher creatures out in right field. Few in left next to the swamp.
Yeah, and the interesting note, too, about those that are out in the swamp or the bleacher creatures in right field, they avoid the entry fee to get in.
Popped up. And squeeze for out number 2 for Cleesmith.
As that happens, we'll take a look at that last putout, also made by Cleesmith, as she's responsible for the first 2 outs of the inning. That first one, that ground ball, just a very slick fielding shortstop for the SPASH Panthers, Joe.
Does quite well. Gabby Sari, the DP, who flew out to Brooke Swickey in center fielder first at bat. Swings and fouls it back for strike 1.
Wautoma leads Amherst in a sectional final softball game, 2-1, bottom of the 6th inning. So Wautoma over Amherst for the time being.
And that fouled against the screen for strike 2. So Sari in the hole 0-2 with 2 outs. The Bundys, the pitch. Strike 3 called. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 4th with Stevens Point trailing Superior 4-0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Back here in the bottom of the 4th inning, friends, Fatheads Rapids RV, just south of Wisconsin Rapids on Highway 13, where we know that life doesn't wait. Enjoy it.
It's that time of year, right?
Yes.
To get in the RV and go somewhere.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for Stevens Point is Zoe Fink. And Fink takes ball 1. Fink in the afternoon, a strikeout victim in the 1st. RVs are fun. I just don't have a place to park one.
Yeah, I've got some friends that have that type of equipment, so I scratch my itch with that. Yeah, I'm with you, though.
Where
do I find the free time?
That's true. That's true.
But a lot of folks out there have it, and that's where you go. You go down to Fatheads RV in Wisconsin Rapids, and they'll get you hooked up with everything you're looking for.
And a leadoff walk for Zoe Fink.
All right, so Panthers get a base runner. They have not tallied a hit yet today, but they do have another base runner. There is a courtesy runner, Joe, 22. Courtesy runner.
And 22 is Maddie Schilling, a freshman.
There you go.
Now batting, number 9, Wade.
Edgar continues to lead Sevastopol 6-0, and they play there in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Wildcats right now are 6 outs away from a state tournament appearance.
Zembo gave up 2 hits in the 1st. They have a pickle. Oh!
That may have hit the runner there. But she had a secondary lead that I don't recommend against Emma Ray.
No. Again, Zembo's only given up 2 hits on the afternoon, and that was in the first. Squares to bunt.
Yeah, Ray again pops out of her stance. Assumption leads Blair Taylor 2-0 now. They play bottom of the 3rd inning. Assumption, the visiting team.
And Braley Lake in the hole, 0-2. Schilling at first. Fly ball, left field. And it drops in between Siegfrieds and Johnson in the left. Little miscommunication.
Yeah, I'll dial up the replay here, and I'll tell you about it as I'm getting ready, or at least from what I saw. We'll see if the replay proves me right. But Siegfrieds, as we'll have this rolling here, kind of ducked a little bit as she and Johnson were coming near each other. Siegfried kind of pulled back a little bit, and that ball fell. And another base runner, and another base runner for the Panthers. Still no hits though today. That
yeah, they have 2.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they have 2.
Oh,
2 in the first.
I'm sorry, you're right. Yeah. What does your scorebook say on that play?
I gave him a base hit.
Okay, there you go.
Usually, I mean, back in my day, I was always taught that the shortstop calls off anything. If the shortstop says they've got it, outfielders get out of dodge, get out of the way.
Well, we're looking at that again, but if that was being said, Johnson ignored it, and if it wasn't being said, well, then there we have the result of the play.
Yeah. It was sort of in that no man's land territory.
Right.
So now we have a new batter for Point, Summer Wright. She fouls that on a play.
Panthers doing everything they can here in this inning, and you saw glimpses of it in the first couple innings, just to manufacture a run, just to get that taste, get that sense for what it's like to touch the plate here in this game. And sometimes that can open up the scoring for later, but that's what they're rolling with now with no outs, runners on first and second.
And popped up for the out.
Yeah. Tough result there.
First out of the inning.
Now batting, number 12, O'Neill.
Kyla O'Neill, the batter now. Strikeout victim in the second. Good thing I brought my pencils along. Chopper, it's going to stay fair. And no play. Infield single for O'Neill. Now the bases are loaded.
So that last at-bat, I said that was a tough outcome if you're the SPASH Panthers. That's a tough outcome there. If you're the Superior Spartans, you just a tough play to make, as that ball just had that spin on it and then spun up the third base line, and Ray smartly keeps that in her holster. Live to get an out here, perhaps, if you're Superior.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Baseball update, Superior SPASH. They are still scoreless, now playing in the top of the 3rd inning. Game live on Zaleski Sports. So Superior fans, get your other tablet or phone out and watch both of these games at the same time.
I think they call that hit a foul ball because O'Neill is still at bat.
Okay.
I looked up and it's like, why is that young lady still batting?
All right.
Swing and a miss.
Nope.
Strikeout.
Not anymore.
Wow.
But instead of bases loaded, it's 2 outs, runners first and second. It took such a high chop. I guess they're saying that when she contacted it, it contacted the batter's box.
Must have. 6 strikeouts on the afternoon for Zembo. And that pitch outside for ball 1 to Ashlyn O'Neill. Strikeout victim in the second. Two on, 2 out. Snap throw to first. Fish with the grab, but Lake in time gets her hand on the bag. 2-0 to the count to Ashlyn O'Neill. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, early in this half of the inning, Panthers trying to manufacture a run. Now they're just trying to get one the old-fashioned way. Somehow, some way, get that ball in the outfield.
Throw down the second.
These Panther runners, I think Coach Droner's going to talk to them when they come in the dugout here after this inning, however it ends, and explain to them that Emma Ray is the catcher here in this game, and you got to stick near your station, or you're gonna get erased out there.
Fouled off the mask. Might have got a little bit of the umpire too.
And I've never met Emma's acquaintance, but a lady down here in the first row was asking her if she was okay. I don't know if that's Mom or not, but Emma nodded in the affirmative to the nice lady sitting over here. Yeah, I'm okay.
You can't say rub dirt on it because there's no dirt.
There's not. Rubber beads, though. I don't know how that works, but the rubber pellets are out there.
My son Alec was never a fan of artificial turf when he played football. He just didn't like it. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning. They leave 2 and score none. We've got 4 complete. It remains Superior 3, SPASH 0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
This is Monogram, Clover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
I started out as anybody else would, on the line, third shift, and I worked my way up to first shift and then eventually operator positions.
Monogram Foods, come grow with us.
Friends, unhappy in your current job? Join the team at Monogram Foods in Plover. With 2 modern facilities and plenty of openings, make the choice to come grow with Monogram Appetizers. Here in the top of the 5th inning, and a leadoff fly ball for Elena DeGraff. She's going to get 2, so a slide-in double for DeGraff to lead things off for the Spartans here in the 5th.
Well, I'll tell you, we saw the other side of that where Spash was small ball throughout the top half or the bottom half of the last inning, and now the Spartans come out and they do it the old-fashioned way, just pound one out and hop it off the wall in right center, and a leadoff double. Spartans are in business.
Here's that young lady Emma Ray you've spoken of, the batter, and the changeup called the ball. Emma on the afternoon, ground out and a ground out. Actually, scratch that. 1 for 2. Had a double. RBI double in the second. I got to read my writing better. And Ray right up the middle. This may bring in a run.
Yeah, it will. It gets bobbled in the outfield, and that's enough to score the run.
Makes it 4-0. Superior. And the dream continues.
Well, this looks to me a lot like Spash Marshfield here on Tuesday, except it was the Panthers raking early. But here the Spartans are giving the Panthers some of their own medicine, at least if you want to think back to that Tuesday game. The Panthers bats were hot. And today it's the Spartans.
Paige Johnson squares to bunt, pulls it back. Ray thought about going to second, comes back. Johnson on the afternoon. 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. No, 2 for 2. 2 singles in a row.
Somebody's Model T has arrived.
Yeah, my kids are texting me.
They're probably.
Ray gets second base.
They're probably watching the game at their own place and texting you to compliment how well you're doing. That's probably what it is.
I did have a good compliment last week from the Shaps game. My future daughter-in-law, she was at her parents' here a couple blocks away, and they were watching the game, and they said, "You know who that is, don't you?" And Ray's going to take third. O'Neill had to come up and cover for that bunt and left third base wide open. So Ray said, I'll take it.
Well, Joe, you're a fan of this sport as well as I am. The wheel play, but Clee Smith didn't come over from short to third and left the bag open. And now Coach Stroner is going to come out and reset his infield here. He knows in the fifth inning that 4-0 is an uphill climb to begin with, and 5-0 would be even more tough.
That's true. While they had their conference, Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family.
Okay, new pitcher here, Joe, number 44 for the Panthers. So, as I said, the Panthers are no stranger to rotating through multiple pitchers during a game. And this will be our third pitcher of the game here as we play in the top of the fifth inning with a runner on third, nobody out.
Marin, how do you say that last name?
Savageau. Marin Savageau. You believe me?
I believe you.
Yeah, I think so. That's the way I've understood it anyway. Marin Savageau. And is it a final? It is. Wautoma is going to state in Division III softball. They take down the Amherst Falcons 2-1. Congratulations to the Wautoma Ball Club, and Amherst, a very good year. Falcons, I think, were a 5 seed playing for a game to go to state. But Wautoma gets the best of them this time, and Wautoma will be at Goodman Diamond in Madison next week. One of these two teams, Joe, will be at Goodman Diamond at the UW-Madison next week as well.
I've yet to go there. I should sometime.
It looks a lot like this, but much bigger scoreboard, and the press box has got food in it, although our press box today has food in it too. Playing surface, very similar. Very similar.
I believe they moved Abundis to third.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And the batter for Superior, Paige Johnson. Johnson, 2 for 2. Count is 3-1 to her. The pitch. She draws the walk. Now you got to watch because they can sprint the second.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old Darryl Lashin play from Loyal.
Now batting, number 33.
Just talked to him the other day. I've had the chance, Jason, to be acquainted with two of the winningest baseball and softball coaches in the state of Wisconsin, Darryl Lashin at Loyal and my high school baseball coach, Joe Vitsinda, at Royal.
Well, it's probably because they both know you.
Yes. Yeah. 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
SPASH here is scoreless, although SPASH over in Stevens Point baseball team is not. They lead Superior 1-0 now, bottom of the third inning. Watch that one live at Zaleski Sports.
Lustery now facing Savaggio. And she knuckleballs it. And going to call that a base infield single. Abundis did the right thing. Savaggio. I'll get that right.
All right, well, we got a whole crop of Spartans out there on the bases. Big opportunity here for Superior to blow this one wide open in the top of the fifth.
Indigo Fish struck out both times, 0 for 2. And Savaggio leads things off of the ball. No place to put her, and nobody out.
Yeah, nobody out. That's the thing here with one run across already, bases loaded, still nobody out. Panthers up against it right now.
Gives you a lot of options. The infield has, of course, come in.
And Savaggio's pitching her inside, too, and eventually you're going to have to come across the plate here and risk your defense playing the bunt and defending it successfully.
Because they can fake that and then pull it back.
There comes the strike.
Makes the count 2-1. And a new shortstop in 18.
I was thinking that too, but you've got the roster there. Here's
Strombowski.
2-1 from Savaggio. This one is going to be hit into center field. Should be deep enough to score the run.
And Swecky with the catch.
There we go, 5-0 Spartans.
That brings in Emma Ray.
Yeah, you load the bases, and Joe, one of the things that does, obviously, is you put pressure on the defense in that way, and all the Spartans had to do there is just get the ball out of the outfield to score the run, and that's exactly the outcome.
Foul down the first baseline. Ari Robillard, the second baseman on the afternoon, 1 for 2. Runs scored and a single. Grounded out to first. Yeah, the sun is out, the guns are out.
Edgar leads Sevastopol 11-0 now, top of the 7th. Wildcats appear to be well on their way to state.
Swing and a miss.
For Edgar, it would be their first ever state appearance in softball.
Really?
Yeah. And the other thing there is, Joe, most of those girls are sophomores and juniors right now. I think there's 2 seniors on the entire roster.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm not sure that there's a senior that starts.
And the strikeout victim is Robillard.
So Edgar is set up for a while, and they're going to take advantage of it this year. 11-0 over Sevastopol, playing in the top of the 7th.
Now batting.
Cale Jacoby on the call on that one. You know Cale.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Assumption leads Blair Taylor 2-0, bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah, Cale's heading to the same university for his master's as my daughter is in the fall, Northwestern. Different areas of instruction, though.
Yeah.
She's going into educational administration. She's an academic advisor to the athletic department.
That's a good thing. Yeah, Cale is moving forward with his journalism affinity, which is good. I like that.
Yeah, Cale's a good guy. I have yet to work with anybody at Zaleski Sports that I don't like.
Well, we've been very fortunate. The folks that have come to us, like you and others, have come with the right attitude and are lovers of sports. That's a big thing.
Ground ball. Strambowski guns it over for the third out.
Well, 2 big runs in the inning there for the Spartans as they continue to build the lead. They now lead 5-0 as they move to the bottom of the 5th inning here from Madison Field in Marshfield. You're watching playoff softball on Zaleski Sports.
This is Monogram, Clover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
I started out as anybody else would, on the line, third shift, and I worked my way up to first shift and then eventually operator positions.
Monogram Foods. Come grow with us.
Back here to Madison Field before we turn it back over to Joe for the play call of today's bottom of the 5th inning. Tell you about Stevens Point Brewery. Be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from the Stevens Point Brewery. Made from 100% real sugar and high-quality ingredients, select from a variety of styles, including Point Root Beer, Diet Root Beer, Black Cherry Cream, Orange Cream, Vanilla Cream, Kitty Cocktail. Stevens Point Brewery supports all area student-athletes. Bottom of the 5th inning for the Panthers, Joe Anderson.
Emmy Rakowski will lead things off for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 5th. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. 5th inning of work for Haley Zembo in the circle.
And has pitched a masterful game, if I might say so myself.
She's given up 3 hits so far in the day.
3 hits in the most important column, a 0 on the scoreboard.
Rakowski looking for her first hit of the afternoon. Number 9 hitter. And fly ball to left field. Johnson will make the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, had a beat on that right off the bat. Good jump there by Johnson. Good read on the ball. And as they say, Joe, a can of corn.
Yes. And now we've got a pinch hitter coming in.
Okay. And yeah.
Morgan Groshek. This is her second at bat.
Yep, as that happens, folks over in Stevens Point, here we go. Polito's Pizza, home of the Big Slice, with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Rothschild, and Wisconsin Rapids. Polito's Pizza open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. Polito's Pizza open late on Friday and Saturdays to satisfy your after-party pizza craving. Stevens Point, your Polito's Pizza is located in beautiful downtown Stevens Point on Main Street, and you should head there directly after the end of this game.
First at bat for Groshek.
Oh, go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
She's ahead in the count, 1-0.
I was going to say, I saw that Polito's commercial earlier, too, and oh, boy, I may even drive back to Point today. I was there earlier this afternoon. You may even find me at Polito's tonight. I was in Point and Plover for a while and then came back here to help out with this game. And I don't have much going on Thursday night, so maybe, just maybe. You never know where I'm going to show up.
Fouls that against the screen. 1-2 the count to the pinch hitter, Morgan Groshek.
And the Edgar Wildcats are 1 out away from going to the state tournament. It's fun, go to state. I mean, we're gonna have that call here later on too. It's just so fun.
State experience is just, I mean, I lived through that with the Loyal girls basketball team in 2017. That's just something else.
It's just a special time.
Full count to Groshek.
As it stands now, it's a hike from Superior down to Madison. 3 Stevens Point at bats left, though, to change that, and now we get a 1-out walk.
She didn't walk too many today. She's only walked 2 in the afternoon, has Haley Zembo.
Well, the defense has been behind her because they have made some good plays out there, the infield and outfield.
And Zwicky, the center fielder, 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. She got stranded at second in the 3rd inning. Zembo with the pitch. Emma Ray.
There you go. Joe, you've seen that before, that huddle in the middle of the field?
Yes.
That is a state tournament celebration there in Plover. Edgar going to state.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Snap throw back to first.
Dropped it. They had her, and then the ball came out of the mitt of the first baseman, Fish. Ray had her picked off, just not able to hang on to the ball. I said they were in danger, taking those bigger leads off of any base, and Ray nearly made him pay that time.
Groshek gets the second life.
Yeah.
Strike call. Count even at 2. You were right about Emma Ray. She's got a gun of an arm.
Yeah, she is really something else. Really fun to watch.
Another snap throw. That gets through Fish's mitt. There goes Groshek to second. Play at second. And she's going to get the stolen base. Count is full to Zwicky. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Groshek in scoring position. Can Zwicky get a hit and bring her in? Popped up. It's going to be out of play.
Yeah.
Count is full.
Panthers are happy for that ball got out of play. Ray was out of her crouch already looking for it.
And a swing and a miss for strike 3.
It was a good at-bat. Gave it a good shot. Just not able to make contact and put it in forward motion.
Zembo in the afternoon, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 strikeouts on the afternoon so far. So we got 2 outs here. Should be Maddie Miklish, the batter.
It is.
Fly ball, center field. Visker makes the catch. Point does not scratch a run over here in the bottom of the 5th. It remains Spartans 5 and SPASH 0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Central Wisconsin Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Back here in the top of the 6th inning in Madison Field in Marshfield, Joe Anderson and Jason Zaleski bringing you this sectional championship game between Superior and SPASH. Leading things off here for Superior is Avery Visker, and she chops it and grounds out. Good play by Abundis. I'll get that right yet. It was moved over to third. Savaggio, the pitcher for SPASH. And she starts out Gabby Sari, the DP, with a strike. Sari in the afternoon, 0 for 2, flew out to Zwicky in center and struck out. Count even at a ball and a strike.
You know, Joe, I see this game being played, and I see Superior as a 5 seed. And I've seen a number of these teams play throughout the year, and in this playoff series in this section, Superior was misseeded. And that can happen when it's human beings that are in the room trying to figure things out, and you're in charge of providing an argument.
Yes.
And again, that's all a thing of the past now. The computer will now accurately and correctly seed these teams going forward, but I can just tell you right now, the 5 was not the proper seed for these Spartans.
I think what hurts them, though, too, is that where they're located, there's not
Minnesota
enough
teams they play. It's tough.
Yeah, and they can't be in a conference.
Yeah, and they're not. It's tough. That's what I said at the beginning of the broadcast. How do you seed a team that played half of their games out of state? And so that could be part of it. But they are better than a 5 seed.
And I'm amazed they can play as many games as they can in Superior, especially with the spring we had. We complained about how cold it was here, and they're another 2.5 hours north of us.
Well, here's my guess. Again, they've got a turf field, but they're just tougher than we are. I don't know. That's a good question, though. Very good question.
Playing with parkas.
Yeah.
You've got to be.
Yeah, earmuffs.
Count is full. Make it a walk. So sorry, will reach base on a walk.
Opie's 5-Star Lanes is your go-to for family fun. Bowling, birthday parties, and pizza. Enjoy Opie's 5-Star Lanes on Post Road in Plover. Courtesy runner, 21. Joe, if you didn't see that. Courtesy runner on first.
Reagan Rotz, I believe. No, wrong one. Brooke Hendry.
Okay. So Hendry will come out and speed herself around the bases. At least that's what the Spartans would like to have happen.
Squares to bunt, as does DeGraff. Changes it, swings it, fly up to Rakowski for the second out of the inning. Hendry back safe at first. 2 away, we'll bring up leadoff hitter Emma Ray. Ray, very busy afternoon, both on the bases and then defensively. Ground out, double with an RBI, and another RBI single. And called ball 1.
And 13 to 18 umpires to our left had a disagreement with that. There's only one that calls balls and strikes, though, in the whole place.
That's the only one that matters.
That's it. Just one.
They are looking for officials.
Yeah,
they
right.
really
yeah,
are.
I can give them the link to sign up.
Yep, I've got to get mine renewed yet this week. Ray heading the count 2-0 to Savaggio. And fly ball, left field. It's deep. It's gone. Home run, Emma Ray.
She is a joy to watch, Mr. Joe Anderson, and an absolute treasure for us here this afternoon.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we'll dial up the replay here of that one lickety-split, and just that one was about at the letters and just delivered it, deposited it on East Becker Road in Marshfield.
Number 10, Johnson.
And again, hope everybody is enjoying the instant replay at home or wherever you are watching this game. Highlights of this game will be available tomorrow morning on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. So if you like the replays, we're going to give you all the best of it in a 3 or 4 minute highlight package on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. And you'll find that before lunchtime tomorrow.
Paige Johnson, the batter. Count even to her at 1-1 with 2 away here in the top of the 6th. And slaps that into center field for a base hit. Wheels kind of coming off the Panther bandwagon here.
Well, they were hoping, I think anyway, they were hoping for a quick inning here, turn some defensive momentum and energy into offense, but it's an offensive explosion here with 2 outs for the Spartans, and we'll have yet, Joe, another pitching change. So we'll let you get that sorted out. This is going to be Fink coming back in to pitch, it looks like.
Yes, Fink is back in.
Okay. And make sure to stay tuned to our post-game show, Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or my favorite, NasonvilleDairy.com. That's the thing, Joe. You get them right on the internet, and then they just bring them right to your house, and they put a little dry ice in there to make them still cool and fresh by the time they get to you. It's about 24-hour shipping on the whole thing, and they bring them right to your house, Nasonville Dairy cheese curds. Around here, we know there's really nothing like them.
Is it USPS?
You know what? I don't know that. Well, I said the next time, but it is very fast shipping. Very fast. I don't know if the government can do something efficient and quickly, so maybe not USPS. You'd have to have 18 meetings about it first before you could pick up the package. You got to debate it and send it to the floor and to committee, and yeah.
So Fink is facing Lestari. Lestari in the afternoon, 1 for 3 with a single.
And just before somebody says, "Oh, Zaleski, you brought politics into this," that's both sides. By the way.
There's another one. Could be. It's gone. Another 2-run home run. This time for Melania Lestari. Holy cow.
Pitching change did not matter there, as the Spartans said, "You just put somebody in the circle, and we're going to rake."
Holy cow. Makes it 9-0. And all of this damage done with 2 outs.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, both the home runs, the base runners, everything, all with 2 outs, and that was a no-doubter there.
Yep.
Number 5, Fish.
My goodness. So Indigo Fish looking for her first hit with 2 away. 2 strikeouts and flew out to Swickey in center. And Fink, part of that pitching trio for Stevens Point. Changeup, called the ball, 2-0.
So the Cooper family watching, so is Katie, Taylor, and Bobo Beckwell. All right. Triple B. And most cheering for the Spartans. Looks like.
This has been quite the offensive explosion for Superior.
Like I said, they're better than a 5 seed. Let me argue those seeds. I'll get them all sorted out.
Do they reseed at state?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
SPASH just winning, trying to get out of this inning. At least they're the home team. They'll get last at bats.
Well, they got 6 outs to figure it out.
And another base hit up the middle for Fish.
Yeah, took that unique delivery there from Zoe Fink and just waited back on it, stayed patient with the bat, brought it through the zone, hit it right back up the box.
Number 3, Robillard.
That last home run was on a changeup. Now we're going to have another pitching change.
Okay, so Coach Stroner continues to work what he believes are favorable pitcher-batter matchups, is my understanding. Yeah, might have skipped one here, Joe. Otherwise, they're going to get this one twice. Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder for 50 years. Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept its mission of building better living for you and your family.
Pitching line is going to be interesting to do tonight.
Yeah, good luck. I don't know. I'm not interested.
It's going to be one of those sitting up with a gunkulator and figuring out who did what.
Yeah, the folks with the iPads doing it electronically probably have a better go at it, but maybe not.
0-2, Chopper, it's going to go foul.
Yeah, they got those iPads, and you score it. You tap where the ball went, and then the outcome, and there's all the buttons on there. But you still got to make those lineup changes. And I tried the iPad for basketball, and the substitutions. I got like 5-6 minutes into the game, and I was so far behind. And this has been a bit of a basketball substitution style in the circle for SPASH. So you wouldn't have wanted me on the iPad today.
I've tried it for football. It didn't work. I went back to paper.
Yeah.
Right back at Fink. Over to first for the third out. 4 runs on the 2-2-run homers for Superior. They now lead 9-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Come check out Velocity Clubhouse.
Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the big slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point at Polito's Pizza.
Welcome back to Madison Field, where Zoe Fink just grounded out to Ari Robillard for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. SPASH trailing 9-0.
Should have known better than to try to fit 2 commercials in there. The Spartans go quick. They come out of the dugout, get the warm-ups, they throw down, and it's about as fast as I've seen all year in between innings. Good for them, though.
And we got a pinch hitter for Braley Lake. It's going to be number 21.
Yeah, Coach Runner looking for offense here. Somehow, some way, down by a bunch.
Reagan Rotz. I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Top of the 7th inning, Assumption leads Blair Taylor 4-0. Blair Taylor will come to the bat in the bottom of the 7th. They'll need at least 4, and the Assumption Royals will be 3 outs away, my apologies, from a state tournament appearance. I'll talk to you more about Assumption Royals girls sports here in the spring after this next pitch. So swing and a miss there, and they come off the field. So the Royals 3 outs away, Joe, and they are a favorite to go to state in soccer. So you got this one of the smallest schools in the area may send a soccer team and a softball team to the state tournament in the same season.
Wow.
So you think of that, right? Enrollment there is about 140, so let's just split it in half, do some quick numbers. You got 70 girls, and you got 2 sports teams, so you got maybe 15 on the softball team, 20. You got almost every girl out there playing as a swing or a strikeout looking, and that soccer team goes pretty deep. I think actually the softball team does too, but not only do you have nearly every girl out for a sport, but you got 2 teams that are likely to go to state.
That's amazing.
It is something.
I think we have a pinch hitter here as well. Let's see, pick up the number. It's number 8.
I got 8. Yep.
Summer Wright.
Okay. Coach Stroner just looking for a spark here. Just needs somebody to get on base. He says, give me a base runner, and I'll help guide you around the bases.
Inside. This is Wright's second pinch hit. She pinch hit in the fourth.
Okay.
Popped up to Fish at first base. Count even at 1-1. Winner advances to state next week. And a swing and a miss for strike 2.
Yeah, laid on the swing, pulled the trigger, and then there you have it.
Two and two now the count. Superior leading 9-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Junior Haley Zembo has really kept the SPASH bats quiet this afternoon. Full count. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 4.
So pretty good pinch at bat there. That's what you want. If you're going to send somebody up to the plate like that, just get on base. Give us a shot.
Kyla O'Neill looking for her first hit of the afternoon. She's a strikeout victim twice to Zembo. Here's the pitch. High and away. Good snag by Emma Ray behind the plate. Is Ray a senior or a junior?
A senior, I believe. That's my understanding.
And a base hit up the middle.
But we got our folks from Superior watching the broadcast right now. If they can let us know if Miss Ray is a senior, or do we get to watch her play high school softball again next year? Let us know, please.
Now batting, number 7, O'Neill.
Dave says thanks for streaming this for the folks up in Superior. Dave, it is our pleasure.
That is only the 4th hit Zembo was given up today.
Yeah, she's impressed in the circle. Big part of what's going on out here, no doubt about that.
Very consistent. And O'Neill count even to her at 1-1. Nine strikeouts for the junior for Superior. She's heading to count 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Outside. Count even at 2.
Junior. So Brad and Hannibal say she's a junior. Excellent. I can't wait to watch Emma again next year. And we're just being realistic here, right, Joe? No predictions, but to this point, it looks like we'll get to watch Emma next week. Panthers want me to be wrong on that, though.
Yes. 2 and 2.
See, look at this, Joe. You ask a question, and they come flocking into the chat box here telling me. Thank you, everybody. Brad, Hannah, Jody, Jocelyn, thank you all for watching.
Full count with 2 outs. Runners will go on the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Another threat thwarted by Haley Zembo. No runs on 1 hit. 2 left on. It's 6 complete. It remains Superior 9, SPASH 0.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Back here in the top of the 7th inning at Madison Field here in Stevens Point for this sectional championship game. Superior leading SPASH 9-0. Top of the 7th, Natalie Siegfried's leading things off. for the Spartans. 0 for 3 in the afternoon. Reached on an error and scored a run in the second. And 2 ground outs to the shortstop. So Marin Savaggio in the circle. 3 pitchers for SPASH this afternoon. She's one of the 3. They've kind of rotated around, and it's now 3-0 to Siegfried's.
Ethan joins us on the broadcast. Hey, Ethan, thank you so much for watching. And then Gloria tells, I was going to bring this up just a little bit later, but now is a good time as Gloria has brought it up online as well. Verbal commit is Emory to the University of Wisconsin, and she will look to sign her letter of intent next school year.
Good school.
Yeah.
Got a graduate from there. Strike called.
Yep, hit the outside corner, did that pitch.
3-1 the count. Just seems like Superior was able to find the holes in the defense and scratch those runs. Well, there's a base hit to center field. So Siegfried's with her first hit of the afternoon. She's at first. That'll bring up Avery Visker.
The Assumption Royals softball team, Joe, is going to state.
Good for them. I've watched them play at Stratford, and I kind of thought they had the tools to go. Visker looking for her first hit of the afternoon. Strike one. So a lot of area teams advancing the state here for us.
Had a sneeze coming on. Had to tell that sneeze to stay in the bottle. I was not interested. And it's really fun. It's a fun opportunity, obviously, for the girls and boys, and we get to share in some of that fun. Some of it. It's pretty good stuff.
State track coming up this week.
Tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, tomorrow.
At UW La Crosse.
And that ball, Joe, hit the post. Yep. Love soccer, hockey. Oh, that's one of my favorite calls to make when it hits the post, especially hockey. Just that's such a distinctive ding when it hits that crossbar of the post.
It's too bad I don't have perfect pitch, and I can tell you what that note was. I had a couple of teachers that had it, but it drove them crazy because if you're either sharp or flat, it's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
I was going to go be sharp on it, but I have no idea.
Be sharp.
I have no idea.
C double flat.
Oh, there we go.
Music teacher talk here. 1-2 the count to Visker. And foul out of play down the right field side.
Give you a baseball update here. Superior at SPASH. 2-0. Stevens Point, top of the 6th inning.
And strikeout victim is Visker for the first out here in the 7th. That'll bring up Gabby Sari, number 66.
Sari.
Being told that Miss Zembo is a Winona State commit. There you go. And Siegfried's a St. Kate's commit. This is not a 5 seed, Joe.
No. No, it's not.
Just not. That's what we're being told online anyway. They're probably right.
Right at Rikowski to second. Double play.
Well, there you go. That's one way to end it. Now we'll see coming up next if the SPASH Panthers can turn that defense into offense. They're going to need a lot of it. Down by 9, we will find that out and more when we come back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Central Door Solutions is the premier commercial and residential overhead door and dock equipment provider in north central Wisconsin. Our staff of trained professionals have the resources it takes to respond to emergency calls quickly. We use only the highest quality materials and top manufacturers in our overhead doors, hollow metal entry doors, dock equipment, screen doors, and much more.
Whether it's your home or business, farm or industrial, Central Door has your solution. Central Door Solutions, where personality opens doors and character keeps them open.
We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for SPASH as they trail 9-0 here in this sectional championship game. Joe Anderson here with Jason Zaleski bringing you this play-by-play this afternoon. See if SPASH can pull one out of the hat, or will Superior hold on and win? And leading things off for the Panthers is Emma Rakowski. And Rakowski in the afternoon 0 for 2. And she gets to hit with the disco music going on in the background. Rakowski batting from the left side. Count is 2-1. We'll get Jason to... Oh, the music ended now.
Oh.
There we go.
Tough one.
And a swing and a miss for strike 2.
I've said a few times on the broadcast, that's not a foul sheet.
So Rakowski looking for her first hit of the afternoon. SPASH down to their last 3 outs. Here's the pitch. And Zembo has had a great afternoon in the circle for the Spartans. Jason and I and several other people here in the box, we've been commenting Superior with a 5 seed. That was just... This is not a 5 seed team as Rakowski goes down on strikes for the first out at the bottom of the 7th. And Morgan Groshek will bat here in the bottom of the 7th. Another pinch hitting opportunity. SPASH has had a fine season. Finished second in the Valley, 9-3 in the conference, 24-5 overall.
Yeah, it's been a really good season. These Panthers have improved every step of the way. And then, again, Joe, when the playoffs hit, they really, I thought, hit a nice upward motion, but just caught Superior on a really good day for the Spartans today, I think.
Yep. I will agree with that.
Yeah. And you run into one sometimes.
And Groshek behind in the count 0-2.
Coach Roner says, don't be in a rush. Control your bat speed. Okay, that's good advice.
Both of these teams are very young, though. Oh, close. Zembo thought she had that third strike. Wasn't there.
Yeah, right at the letters, just a bit high.
The junior has had a great afternoon. Now he count even at 2. Groshek's second at bat of the afternoon. Strike 3 called. And SPASH down to their last out here. And Brooks Zwecky.
Now batting, number 14.
And Zwecky in the afternoon, a strikeout, a walk, and a strikeout. 0 for 2. Inside for ball 1. Superior in the 6th inning with 2 back-to-back 2-run home runs. Count even at a ball and a strike to Swicky. Or is it Swicky?
Swicky.
Swicky,
yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2-1. Here's the pitch from Zembo. Popped up, playable. Johnson comes in, gets called off by Siegfrieds, and that'll do it as Superior has won the game and will go to the state tournament as they win today 9-0 over Stevens Point. Congratulations, Spartans.
Absolutely. We're going to keep it here as I look for, there's the sectional plaque off towards first base, Joe. So we'll keep it here. We'll let Joe add up some final stats and figures. They may even do some of these, Joe, everybody gets a medal to hang around their neck too. So I'm not sure if that's the case here today, but we're going to have a trophy presentation coming up. So we will keep it live here for that, as a number of folks from Superior watching the broadcast today. So we're going to make sure that they get to enjoy all of this. As Bobo says, congratulations, Spartans. Yeah, we say that too. Congratulations, Superior. Good luck at the state tournament next week. We will see you there. These girls are having the time of their lives out there on the softball diamond, and keep an eye on Mr. Nathan Delaney here. But yeah, we do have some medals to get handed out. Some of the Panthers had already raced into the left field to go get their final words from Coach, but they get brought back in here.
I'll give a shout out to the seniors for Stevens Point playing their last game. Maddie Miklish, Emma Rakowski, Kyla O'Neill, Ashlyn O'Neill, Brooke Zwicky, and Zoe Fink. Congratulations, girls. I know it's kind of tough. That's a weird feeling knowing that you just played your last high school game. But congratulations to you and to the Panthers for a great season and a good game this afternoon.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun to watch. I had fun watching these Panthers this year. I had fun watching them grow. As I said, Joe, they got better as the season went on, and they were just a real fun team to watch. So we'll turn it over to our PA announcer here for all the names and recognitions.
Number 4, Addie Simonson. Number 5, Riley Paczynski. Number 7, Ashlyn O'Neill. Number 8, Summer Wright. Number 9, Braylee Lake. Number 11, Emma Rakowski. Number 12, Kyla O'Neill. Number 13, Caitlin Fleischman. Number 14, Brooke Zwicky. Number 18, Hannah Stromkowski. Number 19, Morgan Groshek. Number 21, Regan Ratz. Number 22, Claire Zwicky. Number 23, Zoe Fink. Number 33, Emma Raybrick. Number 44, Marin Savageau. And head coach Tom Droner. And for our sectional final winners, number 3, Ari Robillard. Number 4, Avery Bisger. Number 5, Indigo Fish. Number 6, Elena DeGroff. Number 9, Natalie Siegfrieds. Number 10, Paige Johnson. Number 11, Allie Zembo. Number 12, Grace Hansen. Number 15, Kaylee Baker. Number 17, Kiera Corbett. Number 20, Haley Zembo. Number 21, Brooke Hendry. Number 22, Maddie Schilling. Number 24, Ava Stratton. Number 25, Paige Johnson. Number 27, Emma Ray. Number 33, Melania Rustari. Number 66, Gabby Sari. Manager, Gabby Sears. Manager, Cody Pajos. And head coach, Mike Sather.
Welcome back to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Pardon me. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curd at Nasonville Dairy and Marshfield Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Superior going to state with the 9-0 win over SPASH this afternoon. Haley Zimbo gets the win for the Spartans. She pitched 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, walked 4, struck out 12 in the shutout. Great job by that young lady. She's a junior. 3 players for Superior of mention at the plate this afternoon. Emma Ray, 3 for 4 at the plate with 2 runs. A 2-run home run in the top of the 6th broke things really open for the Spartans. Paige Johnson was 2 for 3 from the plate. And Melania Lastari, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a 2-run home run also in the 6th inning, as the Spartans scored 2 in the 2nd, 2 in the 5th, and 4 in the 6th to pick up the wins. Stevens Point did their best to try to score, but couldn't scratch a run over against the tough defense and the pitching of Haley Zembo. Great afternoon for watching softball here. We're glad that you tuned in to Zaleski Sports, getting a chance to watch some of the girls for Superior showing off their sectional plaque. Congratulations to them, as they're going to be heading off to Madison next week for the state tournament. Jason's getting him in frame now.
There we go. All right, Joe, you can sign us off.
So, as we watch the girls get their pictures taken for Superior, we thank you for watching this afternoon. Final score here from Madison Field and Stevens Point. Superior 9, SPASH 0. Superior advances to state with the sectional championship for next week's softball tournament in Madison. For Jason Zaleski, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching and have a great night.